Welcome to High Oracle's Reiki Spiritual Healing Channel. And this is a spirituality in movies video. And we're talking about the movie Venom, the Marvel movie, 2018 movie Venom. And I wanted to first let you understand that some of these narcissists wear these types of masks. We have been seeing this in recent weeks. We have been seeing how they have been able to devour people's flesh, their people's spirit, and how they are willing to swallow people whole. They are willing to sacrifice their wives, embarrass their children, by being caught up in scandals. And there are narcissists in high places that will attack you at your very core. They will attack your finances. They will attack your job. They will, make sure that you take a loss. And this is what happened to the character in this movie. He lost everything, but by the same token, he was able to understand that the reason why he lost everything is because of the narcissist had, tampered with his life, had sent negative energy so that he would lose his job. And this is the first thing that we have to understand as chosen ones. We have to understand that when these narcissists are not willing to be exposed, that they will, do whatever they can in order to harm your life, and that is including unalive you. So, this is one of those movies that I like to watch because of the gems that's in this movie. And the most important part of this is to understand that there are people who will leave your life, but they did not actually turn their back on you. If you're a chosen one, you will have certain people that, stay around. You will have certain people that, they get it a little bit, but they're not quite, quite awake. They're not quite conscious about what's going on around them. They are being pulled in two directions. And this happened to this character in this movie with his girlfriend. And when you are on a spiritual journey, everything will start to break. In this movie Venom, when that suit, finally was able to escape and find the host that it wanted. And many times when we're talking about negative energy, we're talking about negative energy where the entity will attach itself to the host. It can attach itself, at birth. It can attach itself to a host that will do that is strong enough to handle it, as in this case in the movie, that can do the most damage. And there are different types of entities that you will have to be aware of when you are looking at these movies. They are an example to how evil can attach itself to you. And some people will take that negative energy to the extreme. Some people will not be able to control their behavior. They will start attacking people. They will start, eating people. Okay? And we have this character that the suit, this attached himself to this character, and he was able to control it. But we have to understand as well, even if you are able to control this kind of entity, whether it is drugs or alcohol in your life, whether it is a sexual addiction, whatever you're dealing with, it will start to feed off of you. So, this character, he didn't understand that the suit was feeding off of, his internal organs. And this is what I'm trying to tell you, that a lot of these higher spirits, a lot of these entities, they will start to feed off of you internally, and you will not understand what's going on until it's too late. Okay, so these are the gems that I wanted to drop to you, on this movie, because I definitely have been talking to you about it. But most of all, what you have to understand is to make these types of entities detach. Venom was attached to his host. He was a parasite. That attachment as a parasite means that he can be detached. He can be spiritually cleansed. And a lot of you do not understand that a lot of the dark matter that has been attached to you, you have been made to believe that it cannot be removed. That negative energy can be spiritually cleansed. So, and one of the ways in this movie, they gave you one of the ways that I am aware of, that they had the poles. I think the poles that they had made the sound of 432 hertz. So the entity that it doesn't like that sound. Venom in this movie did not like that sound of 432 hertz, and it made the suit come off of its host. It made the parasite detach. It made the entity remove itself from the person. So these are some of the ways that I know that this is true in this movie, because I have used certain frequencies. When I had my group home, I used certain frequencies, and a lot of people who are mentally challenged, schizophrenia, autism, OCD, a lot of them do not like certain sounds. They do not like the 432 hertz sound, because it bothers them. It upsets their nerves. A lot of negative people, and these are just people who have an attachment that can be removed. Okay, when they have these clinical names, that attachment that maybe they were born with, it can be removed. It doesn't necessarily mean that the person is evil, but we automatically understand that evil people want you to be quiet. They do not like for you to, make noise or certain sounds around them. So I have also tested this around evil people, and they do not like this sound. It bothers them. It sets them off. It makes them angry, and they want to get away from it. That type of sound. So this sound in the movie that they made with those poles, by surrounding him with these types of poles, and making the sound of 432 hertz to make the suit come off of its host. That is a real thing that we can use. And we have already been able to understand that the 432 hertz sound can also, cleanse any kind of negative attachments to things. And let's say that you were left some heirloom from your great grandparents, and it has some attachments to it. Every time that you wear this necklace or ring, or or brooch or bracelets or anything of that nature, any kind of keys to the house, you might want to use the 432 hertz. You can reach out to me to learn how to do that, to remove the negative energy from those types of items. So I just wanted to make you aware of, there are certain sounds that these entities do not like, and they have put it into these movies because it is a real spiritual way of cleansing negative energy. It is a way of detecting negative people. It is a way of detecting negative attachments that are also with people or with things. So I hope that you have received this message, and I hope that you are enjoying this channel. You can please reach out to me in the description below if you have any types of attachments, if you want something cleansed, some negative energy cleansed from particular items. You can reach out to me so that we can have a consultation and I can acclimate a gift to your situation. Please like, share, and subscribe to me. Donate to me. Book your one-on-one life coaching sessions or your video chat sessions. I'm High Oracle, Reiki spiritual healer. Assalamu alaikum.